Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first week on Sweet and Sour Podcast with your host, myself, Bruhaha. I wanted to take this week to welcome everyone and explain a little bit about my podcast and how it came about. I decided to make this podcast because I needed a little getaway with my 9-to-5 job. I feel like I'm drowning sometimes with it, and I need to share some stories. I work in customer service, and sometimes I just want to get things out of my chest. I also sometimes want to talk about controversial topics, and people look at me like I'm crazy if I do it in the world. So this is like a little way to express everything, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Obviously, I'm always open to suggestions, so please leave in the comments what you want to hear me talk about next. It will be great to have you guys' suggestions to know what you guys want to hear, and I'll try my best to produce it somehow. So with that, I would like to keep a schedule of every Monday. The reason for this is because I wanted to get my week started in a different way. And for me and many people, Mondays are like the worst day of the week. You are dragged all the time. Your work week is normally just getting started. And oh my God, having to wake up, and if you have kids, having to drop them off at school, if they're in school, if they're virtual school because of the pandemic. I don't know if that's better than or worse, honestly. Being a virtual teacher and a mom or a dad or a parent in general on top of a teacher can be a little difficult for virtual school. But if your kid is going to school in person, yeah, getting up, going to work, everything, Monday normally tends to be the day that people hate the most. So I wanted to put my little 2 cents on a Monday and try to get your week started. You can put this while you're in the car, dropping off your kids at work, if you're cooking, if you have a break at work, or anything, honestly. Episodes can vary in length. Some are going to be shorter, some are going to be longer, depending on the topic at hand. And yeah, so my little motto was, let's do it every morning to get your week started. So I told you a little bit about as to why I created this podcast. Maybe in the future I'll reveal my real name, but as of right now, you'll recognize me or you'll know me as your host, Bruhaha. So please leave your comments of what you would like to hear next. I have plans for controversial topics, funny stories, relationships, date ideas, activities, so many things I want to do and talk about. And I always want your input because you guys are the ones hearing it. I can't be the crazy person who's talking and have no listeners. So if you have an idea, please feel free to share it in the comments below. And I'll see you off next week. As of right now, I am signing off. It was great meeting you. We'll see you next week, alright? Bye-bye.